welcome to my channel. I'm Brooklyn, and today I am going to tell you how I purchased a converted school bus, and I'm going to show you the vlog from bringing the school bus home. So first, let's just rewind and tell you how I bought a school bus. So about 3.5 weeks ago, my friend messaged me and he said, hey, I just saw a school bus that was for sale that's converted, and I know you've been wanting one. If you're gonna get a school bus, this is the deal. This is the way to go. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this is from out of nowhere. I've always wanted to live in a school bus, but it was in my head going to be more of a thing where after I got out of nursing school, I'd work for a while and then I would purchase a school bus and remodel it. It definitely wasn't a thing I was considering as a sophomore in college. But I looked at the bus on Craigslist, and he sent me pictures too, and it looked like a really great deal. They had it listed for $8,000, which is super cheap for a converted bus. So that was like maybe on like a Tuesday that he messaged me, and then that Friday I drove 3 hours to Bloomington, Indiana. I looked at the bus and then I purchased the bus. So yeah, it was a very impulsive decision. It was impulsive because I had like 5 days to think about it. But it is something that it is something that I've always wanted to do. So it wasn't like a random, oh, school bus, purchase it, no big deal kind of thing. Those 5 days before going to pick up the bus and purchasing it were some of the most stressful days of my life. I spent every anatomy lecture, chemistry lecture, lab time, Googling about buses. I was Googling the insurance. I called like 3 insurance companies to look at the coverage rates of it. I called mechanics to have them inspect it. I spent most of my time like looking up how to install plumbing into a bus because they just ran their water out and they composted their toilet, and I was thinking more of like a RV type of thing, so I wanted to put plumbing in it. And so I was Googling, how to install a gray water tank, how to install solar panels, a bunch of random crap that I never thought I'd be looking up. So those 5 days were super stressful. Me and my mom were on the phone like every 20 minutes, like talking about it, going back and forth about, is it a good idea? Is it too risky? So anyways, then that Friday, on Thursday I decided, okay, no, I'm not getting the bus. And then on Friday I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. My mom called me and she's like, Brooklyn, are you going to regret not doing this? Are you going to always wonder what could have happened if you would have got the bus? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I probably will be wondering that. And so then Friday, I brought a friend down to Bloomington. I looked at the bus and it was like 10 o'clock at night. It was raining. Yeah, it was just the weirdest, most impulsive thing because it's like 10 o'clock at night. It's raining. We're using flashlights to look at this bus. And then he brought out the lease and I started panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know about signing a lease. Like, what am I doing? And so I asked him if I could come back and look at it in the morning so that I would have a little more time to think about it. So that night I slept in my car, woke up. I woke up fully determined about the bus. There was no more I was not scared anymore or anything. I looked at the bus and I was like, oh my God, this is my home. I love this bus. And so I actually paid $6,000 for the bus opposed to the $8,000. He dropped it a little bit because they were living in the bus, and so they had nowhere to really sleep, and so he needed to get back to his new home in Virginia. So yes, I bought the bus. And I didn't drive it home, of course, because I have no experience in driving a bus. Although he let me drive it a little bit, but I definitely wasn't about to drive it home alone. So the next weekend I went back to Bloomington and I brought the bus home. And that is where I will start narrating the vlog for that day. It's kind of choppy, but it'll kind of give you an idea of what it was like to bring the bus home.